Good morning, everyone. It is nice to be here in person. Before I start, I was trying to figure out what I was going to say when I stood up here. Can I just have a show of hands if you are maybe a planner within a municipality? Do you work for a municipality? Lori, put up your hand. She works for St. Albert. Private land development. Elected official. That's awesome. Because I think they're all so connected. And so I'm an elected official. I'm the mayor of the city of St. Albert, and I also sit as the president of Alberta Municipalities, which represents all the cities and towns and villages in Alberta. And when you first got elected, you were actually quite surprised at how many decisions are in the planning realm, whether it be building a park, whether it be, I mean, I've had many heated conversations with land development about sidewalks on one side of the street versus both sides of the street. And you only hear the land development side, and God bless them, they do good development, but they are trying to look at their bottom line. And one last sidewalk is maybe 2 more houses in that neighborhood, and it's better for their bottom line. So we need somebody to come and speak at public hearings or to educate the elected officials who end up making these final decisions on the benefit of a sidewalk on both sides of the streets. For example, this is just one example. When you talk about building a washroom in a public space, should it be gender neutral? Should it be fully accessible for those that have vision impairments or in wheelchairs, et cetera? These are decisions that quite often the elected officials are forced to make, and they face quite often negative feedback, whether it's, some homophobia about gender neutral or the extra cost of that accessibility. But these are important things when you're planning a good city. So Alberta Recycling, Alberta Municipalities attends, and we support the Alberta Rex and Park conference annually, and we attend it. I'm going to go home and actually talk about this conference, about building healthy and communities and cities and towns. I think this is really important for elected to see. And I want to make sure that we work together to try to build the message, not only to those making the decisions, but to the public on the importance of community connectiveness, to making sure that we have electric car charging so that we can have cleaner air to breathe. These are all very important aspects of health. It's planning and health, it's shocking how interconnected they are, and I think it's super important to get that message out there. So I wish I could stay for the entire conference, but I think I will be here next year because it sounds super exciting. I look forward to the guidelines. I stole them earlier. So she said June, so tomorrow's June. So have a great conference. Please reach out to Alberta municipalities if you ever need anything. We have our own convention, and it would be a good opportunity to educate some of the elected officials in this province on what you guys are trying to do. So I think the relationship should be strengthened, and I look forward to hearing more from you, and I hope you all have a great conference. Thank you.